So I'm gonna see if she might be up for moving in together. Stop it! Stop it! It's too cute. I can't. Look at the bunny slippers. Stop it. Ugh. This is not who I am. Hang on, wait. Death by...
No! Hello from the void, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel and my Not So Berry challenge. Today we have one goal and one goal only. Nobody dies. In the last episode we had rather a barrage of deaths, so despite the fact that Mac is actually doing pretty well, he's got himself a solid girlfriend, he's progressing in his career, we are achieving our goals, things got derailed by death after death after death. So ideally today, no dying. Above and beyond that, pretty much anything would be a win, but maybe we will get promoted, maybe we'll advance our relationship. Let's see what happens when we play the game.
We're picking up with Mac and Eads straight after where we left off, but I have brought them home from the Restaurant of Death, partly to get them away from everyone's sad moods, and partly because I wanted them to spend some time together. But they are still talking about death, thinking about death, but actually both feeling pretty confident. Could be that confronting their own mortality has made them more desirous of grasping each day and making the most of it. But what I would like for them today is to get that green friendship bar up a little bit further. They have full romance, which is awesome, but for them I feel like a strong foundation in friendship is going to be essential to the long-term success of the relationship, as indeed it is in all relationships. And so yeah, I'm just having them chat about life, maybe play some chess in a minute because I think Mac needs to for his next promotion, and we should finally have work tomorrow. Honestly, the astronaut career is really quite tough just in terms of having very few days work. But look at them being all healthy and considerate and compassionate. They're just comforting each other and giving each other little hugs and racking up those sentiments. And honestly, I am very, very here for it. Oh, I'm less here for random poetry recitals. I am really not into that. I find it invariably cringe, but Edie seemed to like it. Even though Mac is not remotely creative. And what's going on now? Guys? Oh my god. They have autonomously decided to take that next step, and it looks like we are going in for the first woo-woo of the Mac and Edie era. We're going to cut away and look at the spaceship, because we don't need to be watching them do that. But now that they have, that's kind of the last thing I've low-key been waiting for, because they've had that friendship, they've got the supportive romantic relationship, they've met what family there is to meet, and now they have that intimacy. I feel like they're just a really solid couple, and for Mac, knowing that, I think he would want to take another step. So I'm going to see if she might be up for moving in together. I think, yeah, I just think it would be nice. They're spending so much time together anyway. They're both loners, so if they spend less time traveling to see each other, they can have more alone time, whilst, you know, having that intimacy, being able to sleep in the same bed, see each other in like the soft parts of the day. So yeah, Edie has said yes, and we are going to be moving into her house, not Mac's, because I mean, obviously Mac lives in a kind of vibey but mostly depressing trailer, and Edie lives in the cute archaeology house that I downloaded and did up. So we are going to pack all of Mac's furniture. We are going to head over there. Hopefully Edie will put some clothes on. She must have a second sleep outfit that is just underwear, so I need to go get rid of that. Edie's calling. Do we want to go? No, we're literally with you. Why are you calling? I love when the game glitches like this. So we are now back home at New Home, and that means I have to do my least favourite thing. Oh no, we've lost our rocket. No! I know I can build the first $1,000 worth by using a cheat, but I don't think I can do the upgrade, so I'm going to have to start again. Oh no. Well, at least I did it early. I think we'd only done 2 upgrades, and now we will have to redo them, which is going to cost money, but in a sense it makes sense that when you pick it up and move it, you would have to reattach everything. Anyway, we have most of our rocket back, and I love the juxtaposition of our little like archaeology house with a massive ass space rocket next to it. And I love the fact that Mac and Edie haven't really changed. They're alternating being cute and silly and smoochy outside their new little house where they will be cohabiting forever and ever, or for as long as they are together, which is hopefully forever, or we have to move because the house isn't very big. And speaking of the house not being very big, yeah, Edie's like, I don't know how we're going to fit all your stuff in. You have so much crap. And truly he does. So I'm going to set them up, each doing a loner activity they like. Mac, you can go work on your rocket, and Edie, you can go read an archaeology book in the rocking chair. And then I am going to jump into Build Buy, and I am going to try and do my absolute least favourite thing, which is recolouring the house to blend their colours a bit better and try and sort of combine their styles. I like building in The Sims under specific circumstances. I like just sort of starting and see what happens. I don't really like altering things that are half done. I find it quite stressful. And yeah, obviously I built and decorated this place for like Edie as a solo person with her uncle, and Mac doesn't really have a style as such, and trying to find something that blends yellow and grey in a way that isn't too sort of dusty and sad, and Edie's sort of retro archaeology style with Mac's love of all things space is not my favourite. I have nothing but respect for people who are really, really talented, like house dressers, because I can do it, but I don't like it. I find it long and stressful, and yeah, you are watching a sort of blobbed together version of this on 400 speed, because I literally spent, I think, 10 minutes at one point trying to work out which mirror would work in the bathroom, and that is not fun. But now it's done, we have got a slightly tweaked house with some of Mac's stuff in it. We have some money from selling what we couldn't use, and we have our sweet little loner Sims being alone together in a way that is probably going to be pretty representative of their relationship now they live together. Single loners alone together, all for one and one for all. But I think we need to cook. Edels, have you got any cooking skill? Edie's full name is Edelweiss, by the way, after the little white flower. Thank you, Romina, for such a cute name. I'm going to have her make a salad, because while Mac does have decent cooking skill and he could do the bulk of the cooking, I like the idea that they split the chores. Sure, you can like pop music, babe. Split the chores based on which one of them is having a focus period with their projects. Both being loners, they've got to recognise that when the other person is doing their special interests, so for Mac, rocket science, for Edie, archaeology, if the other one can do the sort of mundane task, that's going to be a good division of labour. Carmine says she's heard me and Edie are friends. We're clearly a good person to know. Mother, you have known us since we were born. Since before we were born. We lived in you for a while. But sure, I guess we are now a good person to know. Anyway, we have passed the evening in separate solitude, but they have been enjoying having some alone time after a fairly intense family morning. Edie's playing some chess for work, Mac is just taking care of his needs, and then I am going to send them to their first night in the new house. I mean, very coupley. She's showering whilst he brushes his teeth. Adorable. I like that the bar for adorable is low enough in the Spectra household that I'm like, oh, they're doing normal things in a normal way is really stinking cute. Well, these guys are very stinking cute, and I am enjoying it. Now that I have Edie under my control, I think I might change her career. She's still level 1 of the astronaut career, so she hasn't progressed, and I have to think that's because it isn't really where her heart lies. It doesn't really suit her very well. Mac, why are you up at 3:30? I mean, I guess, fine. It's your turn to cook anyway. You can make some nice breakfast for you both. But yes, I think I will potentially send them back to Selva Dorada to just check that archaeology is what Edie wants, and then I might have her quit and do freelance archaeology for work, but that is probably for a bit later. For now, oh, Max made breakfast for them both, and she isn't... What are you doing? Oh, she's gone to give him a little hug, even though I told her to go eat eggs. Stop it! Stop it! It's too cute, I can't. Look at the bunny slippers, stop it. Ugh. This is not who I am. I'm sarcastic jokes and innuendos and everything being on fire and weddings where people get struck by lightning, not cute little people being nice to each other and having lovely breakfast before work in a safe and supportive environment. What am I going to do? I'm going to have an identity crisis. But hopefully, at least these guys are quite silly, so it's not all too lovey-dovey. I am hoping Mac will get promoted today. He has done his task. We are just off excellent in the performance bar, so my hope is that as long as his depressed mood stays away from all the dying, that we should be able to go up to level 6, and then we'll have another day off probably, although our hours might change, which could help. Oh, he's broken her plate. Day 1 and you've broken her plate. But she doesn't seem to mind. She's still feeling pretty playful and coming over to give you some affirmation that she didn't really like that plate very much anyway. and she's thanking him for cooking. Ugh, I mean, this is all absurdly functional. Edie hasn't finished her daily task, but I don't know, I really don't get the impression that this career is what she wants. But apparently what she does want to do is dance. Her and Mac have a lot in common. Look at her go. I'm obsessed with the plum boomba. Like plum boomba. The dance video, I find it adorable. It's very funny. And I'm just going to let her do her groove thing whilst Mac has a little soak to get his needs as far up, and then we will toddle our little way off to work. And can we be promoted? Free time. Mac is definitely more into music than art. He's never shown any interest in art, so music it is. Okay, Edie. Cram or take it easy? I just think she'd take it easy. I don't get the vibe that she cares enough about space to cram. Small performance game for Mac, nice, and a small performance game for Edie. That went well on both fronts. Good job, guys. And now for the moment of truth, with Caleb hanging outside our door. It's a promotion! Edie got promoted too, that's awesome. Well done, Edie. Cody West is calling. Cody, who the hell are you, and why are you calling? You want to date Mac? Absolutely not. He literally just moved in with our girlfriend. We're not going to be like, oh sorry babe, some random called us and now we're dating them. Anyway, we are now a space cadet, level 6 in the astronaut career. We make $104 an hour, we got a mission control, we got a bonus, and we don't have work until Wednesday. Typical. I am quite tempted to send them to Salvadorada for like a day and a half, because if they leave now, then they can be back in time. But Edie's actually not feeling very well, so let's get her some medication first, see if we can't zhuzh her up a little bit, because no one wants to go on holiday when they're poorly. Oh my god, she wants to get engaged. She's rolled the want for them to get engaged. Oh my god, that is so exciting. It's a little bit fast maybe. They only just moved in and Mac is currently dressed as an astronaut, which makes it quite hard to take him seriously, and I don't think he has the same want just yet. He wants to talk with her, which is nice, but I might wait and see if he gets it sometime soon. Yeah, he just wants to ask her about her day for now. But yeah, they are popping off to spend some quality time together. Oh my god, Carmine, now is not the time. No, oh crap, no protection was used. Everything's happening. Carmine is here. I thought I had given them some birth control, but we are going to need to hope we got away with that, because it's definitely too soon for children. But yeah, okay. Let's let Mac catch up with his mum. To her credit, she has stayed away for like a day and a half, which for Carmine is pretty good going. Normally she's up in our business 24/7, but you know, she's brought all her usual tricks, a little bit of electrocution, and Mac is gonna announce his promotion to her because he's feeling pretty proud of himself. Just a nice little family catch up. Edie has opted not to put any clothes back on, which is your mother-in-law's here. I'm going to quickly change her because I don't feel like she would be comfy being in her pants in front of Carmine. Just not really what you want, is it? Mac, what do you need? Oh, you're feeling hysterical. Quickly, let's go get you to calm down in the mirror. Hang on, wait. Death by... No. Mac is dying. Mac is dying of laughter. What do I do? Can I reset him? Will that help? What? Oh my god, I just killed him. I just killed Mac. We failed the challenge. Aha! What do I do? I thought maybe that would give us a second and we couldn't, but no, he is dead. We killed my heir. We killed these. We got to Generation 3 and we have entered the challenge. We're just gonna go to the main menu really quickly. When did I last save? Look the other way, nothing to see here, nothing to see, just a standard little game glitch. Oh shit, we last saved on Sunday night after I did the house makeover. Goody. So that means I get to replay it and hope that Mac doesn't die this time, because technically we just failed the Not So Berry challenge. Technically, I'm pretty sure your main character dying without issue is grounds for failing. I mean, I suppose I could have switched over to Mithra or something, but that is not what I wanted. So yeah, I am not going to show you me replaying the day because everything was almost identical except that Carmine popped over and her and Edie actually became friends, which I thought was cute, so that is this. But even though something good has come from the replay, this all feels quite cursed, and I think I might make this a shorter episode just in case anything lingers. So once we are back up to speed, everyone got promoted, same as before, I am going to do what I was already thinking about, which is send Mac and Edie to Selva Dorada to test out Edie's archaeology potential, check it's what she wants to do, and just avoid the house this evening in case doing the same things makes the same thing happen, because I'm not sure I can survive Mac repeatedly dying. I just can't. I can't do it. I'm still definitely reeling a little bit, so we're going to pretend none of this ever happened. We're going to pretend everything is fine and take a little vacation we'll take 2 days, but we'll come back after 1.5, so we're back for work on Wednesday. And I'm treating them. We're going to have the jungle bungalow, the romantic one for them and for me, because after all this, I deserve it.
When I started this episode, I was like, this is all so cute and pure. This is probably going to be really boring to watch. And then we killed our air. Like, legitimately, I have been on a journey. A real journey. When I made the video for the beginning of this episode, I was in one place, and now I think I'm on another plane. Possibly I am a different person. I have no words. So, with not having any words, we will end the video. If you would like to leave me a comment to soothe my soul, leave me a little thumbs up to give me a reason to go on, that would be appreciated. But if not, I'll see you in the next video. Or not. Who knows? Nothing matters. We failed, but we will continue. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!